What be up? Iris Zero here again. I hope you're all well on this Tuesday. Not that I was thinking what day it was, it's just as a day. And today's video, I'm a big fan of Metal Gear Solid, the video game Metal Gear Solid, just in case anyone didn't know. And for the last couple of months, there's been stories, rumors, speculation about what's going to happen with the series, or more specifically, what's going to happen with the creator of the creator of the series, Hideo Kojima. Now, more and more, it's almost beside an announcement. It's blatantly obvious that after MGS5, Kojima is gone. His name has been the latest update, his name and Kojima Productions, his studio, has now been removed from the box art of the game. It did have a Hideo Kojima game on top, just above Metal Gear Solid. Now that's gone, and the Kojima Productions logo, which was at the bottom, that's gone also. My problem with this is, okay, there's a lot of stuff that we don't know. A lot of stuff behind closed doors. Now I'm going to play devil's advocate. So, there's a chance Kojima could be an asshole. I'm on Kojima's side, but he could be an asshole. Behind closed doors, he could be horrible, he could be abusive, he could be the most hardest person to work with ever. And just completely unreasonable, uncompromising when it comes to working with management. Okay, fair enough, I get it. But that doesn't change the fact that he's been working on this series for 25 years, over 25 years, probably half his life. I think he's 50 now. So half his life he's been working on this series. He's been making Konami a lot of money. And even though he kind of ventured out now and again with Police Knots, Zone of the Enders, there was that Game Boy game which had the solar panel thing. He's done some stuff outside. But generally, it's just he's stuck with Metal Gear, and he probably has like millions of ideas, but probably thinks the only game that's I can make is Metal Gear. So he continues to make it, and makes a lot of money now. Maybe the series hasn't, been as commercially successful. I think Pro Evolution is still their biggest franchise, but but Metal Gear is still a big deal, and MGS5 is really getting a lot of momentum behind it. And even if he is hard to work with, even if he is a jerk, complete prick, complete ballbuster, that doesn't change the fact that almost erasing what he's done, erasing him out of existence of Konami, is a serious sign of disrespect. Jerk or not, he's done a lot for that company. And to just kind of give him the middle finger and, because what it sounds like, they're kicking him out the door as we speak. In fact, the Japanese voice actor who does Snake, I can't remember his name. He flat out said, "Yeah, Kojima Productions is gone." And of course, Silent Hill. That's Silent Hills. That's completely gone. Which was another Kojima game, which was being developed by Kojima Productions, or at least had their name on it. And yeah, it's a really crappy thing to do. Even if Kojima Productions isn't going to exist after MGS5, you still put Kojima Productions' name on it because they're the guys who made it. All those hundreds of people, spending hours, years of their lives developing this game, and yeah, their names are going to be on the credits, but it was a whole collective thing. That collective unit shouldn't just be, oh, Konami made it. It's like, no, this specific team made it. They should be recognized as their team. And they started that game as Kojima Productions, and they should be recognized as Kojima Productions. And to not do that it's a serious disrespect. It's a serious douchey thing to do. Now again, we could hear stories about Kojima, and it's like, oh yeah, maybe it was good. Maybe Konami were the good guys in this. You don't do that. You don't, jerk or not, he's still putting so much of his time, of his life in those games. And to try completely erase him from history is, I mean, it's a crappy thing to do. So, just my thoughts. Honestly, I'm not going to set up any petitions or anything like that. I won't sign any petitions. I think it's just something Konami should do by themselves because it's the right thing to do. But just put the guy's name on it. You know, if he's been there he created from the very start. Just let the guy's name. Even if his team doesn't exist anymore, he still exists. Hideo Kojima is still working on that game, still directing that game. Put his name on it because that was always like a big selling point. Like because you did one game which Kojima had nothing to do with, and that was Snake's Revenge, and that was just that sucked. So just put Kojima's name on it. Give him the credit he's due. Give the team the credit they're due. And then you want to quit making games after that, Konami, go ahead. Give Silent Hill to someone else. Sell it to Sony. Sell it to Microsoft. Make Silent Hills. But let someone else do that. Or let Kojima do it. Let him form his own studio and make it himself. But of course, whatever's going on, it's all speculation until we find out, till any official announcements are made. But the next couple of weeks are going to be very interesting because more and more news is probably going to trickle out. I'm sure Kojima has NDAs. People have NDAs signed. They're not allowed to talk about anything. But when this story comes out on what really happened, it's going to be something very, very interesting, and it'll probably just be how. Maybe it's how Japanese development works all the time. Maybe it's how they do business. I don't know. What I do know is, jerk or not, I appreciate everything Hideo Kojima has done for the Metal Gear games. It's always going to be a Hideo Kojima game for me, definitely. And I hope they don't take that out of the credits, because you always see that at starter games, a Hideo Kojima game. When a game starts, leave that there. Leave Kojima Productions. Just don't be jerks about it. Well, that's it for today's video. A little bit of a rant. Tomorrow, I might talk about the whole Kill a Mockingbird sequel thing. There's a lot of controversy about that. Talk about that tomorrow. Until then, have a good one.